Yolo guys, Found Popcorn here, Found Dean Popcorn, Falcon 798 here, back with another Sabaton music reaction here with The Price of a Mile. Now, before we get into this one, I've got a few things to say, and that is, I really hope you actually see this one. This is like my 5th attempt of recording a Sabaton reaction in the last few days, and every single one has really messed up personally. I mean, the last one I tried was Christmas Truce, and the camera and the mic were both flickering in and out of that one. Even though I checked beforehand that it was fine, during the reaction, suddenly stopped working. That's been like the case this entire week. I think I've released one video this week, I think, maybe two. I'm not too sure on that one. I even tried doing some live reactions, weren't allowed to do that. Tried doing some games, so I'm really hoping. I've seen in the comment section, and I thought to explain this, and you guys have asked, why do I sound so tired and sleep deprived, or why do I sound like Captain Jack Sparrow, or stuff like that. And the reason being, in short, is because I am. Now, I don't really like talking about this, but as of September, I went down for an autism assessment in Canterbury at his evaluation called Psycho. I think that's how you say it. I'm not very good at pronouncing names, as you know. But I went down there for an autism assessment, and I walked away with PTSD. Now, for the last year and a bit, I've been really struggling with my sleep. I've been waking up with nightmares, sweating. Also, best way for me to explain it is if you've listened to Sabaton's PTSD. Now, what I've been through is completely different to what that guy was obviously been through, but similar things. Nightmares, sweating, and when I do get to sleep, it's for a couple of hours, and I'm waking up again, and it's hard to put into words. It really is, and I am trying to get some help for this. I am in the middle of a waiting list for some counselling at the moment to try and talk about, well, my past and everything else, which is one of the reasons why I could take a bit of a hiatus from YouTube for a while, because of me personally feeling like I don't belong on YouTube, I'm not worthy of it. That's my depression, and I've got a lot of things wrong with me. In short, guys, I've got so much wrong with me, and it's one of the reasons what stops me on YouTube. And I am trying to get better, but it's one of the things that why I want to continue YouTube. It's a bit of a catch-22 because I want to improve myself and get better, but at the same time, the illnesses can stop you and make you feel like you're not worthy of it, and all that kind of stuff. So, in short, what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry that it's come across in my videos, and I will strive to do better for you guys. And all I can say is that I hope you can forgive me. I love you guys, and please be patient with me is all I can ask. If you want a proper video, just like a whole video of me talking about what's wrong with me, I'll happily do one of those for you, but I don't really personally like talking about it, because I'm trying, as I said, I'm trying to move on, and I'm wanting to get counselling. But if you really want a video about me talking about it, I will do that. So with that being said, we're here with Sabaton, The Price of a Mile. Now, hopefully this one will upload and you will see this one. And let's just get straight into this. I've rambled on quite a bit there, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. And with that being said, let's enjoy some Sabaton. Oh, that's nice. His guitar work is always so amazing.
Hear the sound of a machine gun, hear it echo firing rains the scene, scars the fields that once were green. It's a stalemate at the front line, where the soldiers rest in mud. Roads and houses, all is gone. There's no glory to be won. Know that many men will suffer, know that many men will die. Half a million lives at stake, as the fields of Passchendaele. And as the night falls, the general calls, and the battle carries on and on. What is the
Very
purpose
nice.
of it all?
That's true.
What's the price of a mile? Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair. Knee deep in mud, stuck in a trench with no way out. Thousands of machine guns.
Let's have a little talk about it. So far, really good. What's the price of a mile? Well, if you guys listen to 1916, very high. It's very similar, this one, to 1916 in a way. Different. Obviously, very different. But what is the price of a mile with Young Man's? And it's very eye-opening, because especially when after you listen to like 1916, it's all these men charging to war, young men charging, killing each other with gas attacks, shelling each other, stabbing each other, all over for 500 yards to a mile of ground. Occasionally it'll be more of that, a bit more, but around a mile or two of ground, 500 yards, before you'd be going back to your trenches for literally nothing. And it's shocking, it really is. It really is. But the music itself, very, very, very nice. I like that this one is keeping that same tempo on this one. It's almost keeping the rhythm going on this one nicely.
Kept on firing through the night. Mortars placed and wrecked the scene. Guns the fields that once were green. Still a deadlock at the front line, where the soldiers die in mud. Roads and houses since long gone. Still no glory has been won. Know that many men have suffered. Know that many men has died. 6 months of ground has been won. Half a million men are gone. And as the men crawl, the general call, and the killing carried on and on. What was the purpose?
Half a million.
What's the price of a mile? Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair. Knee deep in mud, stuck in the trench with no way out.
Can you imagine that? Those words must be really be true. Young men's lives stuck in the trenches with no way out. I mean, because you got to imagine, at the beginning of the World War One was all but a war that it was all but everyone was gunning for it. Everyone was itching for a war. This is what I heard. Whether or not what I'm saying is true or not, please do let me know and please rectify me on this one. But what I heard is that everyone was eager for World War One. Everyone was eager for war, and that's why. I mean, yes, the Central Power Kaiser, I believe, was assassinated, but everyone wanted a war. Imagine wanting war, signing up, going to war, and then having no way out. Quick, I mean, World War One was very, very avoidable, and the fact that it happened to then cause World War Two is devastating. I mean, because World War Two was a war that was needed, but that could have been avoided completely. In World War One, you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, obviously things happen, but you're stuck in a trench, young lad, 16, and feels like the Somme. And I don't know what this one's actually talking about, honestly, but I'm assuming it's another battle in World War One. But still, either way, you're stuck in the trenches with rats and diseases and shelling going on day in, and night. Your friends, your workmates, your colleagues that you've grown up with since you were a kid, now getting shot to smithereens next to you. I mean, and you're probably praying that you don't, that you're hoping that you make it to the other side. You honestly are. I mean, imagine. I mean, oh no. Let's get back into this one, but I wouldn't want to be in that situation. I mean, stuck in a trench, no way out. I mean, at the beginning of the war, people wanting it, and then all the way to how it affects your mindset. I mean, I guess nobody would realise of how much and how big World War One was going to be. So it's hard to. Let me know your thoughts on this down below, people. Oh. Blimey.
Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair.
Look how young that kid is. I mean, seriously, look how young that lad is. I mean, that is a baby, guys. That is a baby, and that would have been you or me over 103 years ago, in those conditions, fighting, killing, destroying lives. I mean, for what, a mile, 2 miles? And you got to think how many generations were killed in World War One. I mean, in the Somme, Battle of the Somme, whole generations were destroyed in just that one battle. How many more generations were destroyed in the entirety of World War One? I mean, it is ridiculous. See, 20, 47, no, 37. This is ridiculous how many. Look at all that. That is ridiculous. And there's many of those all around Europe, of those, and I don't know about America, honestly. But still, very another hard-hitting lesson of a song there. And it is true. It is very true. What's the price of a mile? Very high. Very high indeed. Now, the song itself, very good. The music, I like how this one was, the rhythm and the beat was very consistent on this one. Staying the same, but it was very, what's the word I'm looking? Catchy. Very in your face, loud and in your face is what I'm trying to say. Quiet at some parts, but they kept the same beat though. That same beat was loud in other parts, quiet in other parts, and that guitarist, brilliant guitar work. Let me know what your thoughts of this one are down below, and what you would like me to react to next. Until then, guys, stay positive, stay fresh.